Welcome back AP Gov students. Today is United States v. Lopez, another AP Gov required case. I'm going to be going over all the key points from this case that you need to know for your exam. This case was heard in 1995 and it is part of the Constitutional Foundations theme for all of the required cases. So a high school student, which is Lopez in this case, brought a gun to school and was charged under the Gun-Free School Zones Act. This was a congressional act passed in 1990 about gun control in public school zones. The government justified the passing of this law, arguing that gun possession affects interstate commerce, which Congress can regulate. You can already see how that sort of argument's a little bit flimsy. Lopez challenged the charge, claiming that the law overstepped Congress's powers. This has to do with the Commerce Clause in Article 1, Section 8. This is what gives Congress the power to regulate interstate commerce. So the question here is, does the federal government have the authority to regulate gun possession in school zones under the Commerce Clause? And this all has to do with Congress's power to regulate interstate commerce, and what's the scope of that, and how much can they really justify under that clause. The court ultimately ruled in favor of Lopez, striking down the Gun-Free School Zones Act as unconstitutional. So this is judicial review in action here, remember back to Marbury v. Madison. It said that Congress overreached its power here, that gun possession in a school zone is not really an economic activity and cannot be regulated as interstate commerce or justified under the Commerce Clause. This is significant because it is a shift back towards states' rights. Think of it in the context of federalism. It was actually the first time in over 50 years that the court limited Congress's power under the Commerce Clause. So yeah, it set boundaries for federal power under the Commerce Clause, and it has been constantly cited in future cases surrounding federal regulatory authority. As we know by this time, the 1990s and beyond, that the executive branch has expanded its power by a lot. So this is an important one to know when talking about that history and the relationship of federalism. And that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next case, and goodbye. Yo, if you're super cool and awesome, you should follow my Twitter or X if you're that kind of person. It's at Clark4724. I post a lot of random stuff on there, but I also post channel updates and when my next videos are coming out. So if you're gonna keep watching my channel, then I recommend you follow, and thanks.